Okay guys, when you are filming, make sure that the camera is on. All that I just filmed. No, the audio wasn't on, guys. Why didn't you tell me that? The audio wasn't on. Okay, take two. They
struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Good morning. It is beautiful out this morning. Windows down, sunroof open, music playing, shorts on, beautiful morning. I'm not gonna tell you guys the date because you'll just see it, see it right here. As I was editing, I've been editing these vlogs. This is episode 6, guys, episode 6, here we are, going strong. But as I was editing the vlogs, it's just interesting to see yourself on camera and just to see the different patterns and your mannerisms that you're looking outward, but when you're looking at a video, now you're looking at yourself. And I think one of the funny things that I've been doing the first 5 vlogs has been that I'll tell you the dates, but then I'll also in post-production, how'd you like that word, post-production? But I will say it and then I will put it up, and I don't think I need to do both of those. I don't think I need to do both, guys. That's probably a little bit of overkill. Anyway, good morning. It is Tuesday and we're off to Black Dog Coffee this morning. If you saw episode 5, I just got that up. Got up at 3:30 this morning and got that up and just posted it to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We were at the filling station. Had a good time there yesterday, but I came up with this word, work-gating. I wanted to figure out a word of what I'm doing in the morning, and it's all about supporting our local community. And so for me, I'm going into the community. Because of coronavirus, we can't go in and we can't sit and just kind of hang out, but I totally appreciate our community and all they've given to us in the past. And I think one of the easiest and best ways for me to kind of give back would be to go somewhere in the community and not let coronavirus stop us from just hanging out there. We are work-gating in the parking lot. We're work-gating in the parking lot, just in the back of the car, we're work-gating, doing all the paperwork and everything that it takes to operate Midwest Anxiety. And then after that, I go see clients and that kind of stuff. But we're going to Black Dog Coffee this morning to work-gate. So you guys sit back, put on your seatbelts, and enjoy this ride to Black Dog Coffee. I'm starting to feel this, guys. Can you see my energy? I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable on camera. Got some stuff to talk to you today about when we get down to Black Dog Coffee, or over to Black Dog Coffee. See you soon.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we will.
I got my coffee and picked up a hat this morning. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? Messenger, when you got Corona hair, When you got Corona hair, you can always use another hat. And Messenger is our top, it's our favorite coffee shop in Kansas City. Black Dog serves Messenger coffee, and they have the Ibis Bakery like they have at Messenger, right? Black Dog coffee, fantastic also, fantastic. You got to come here if you're ever in Lenexa, Kansas. That's right, Kansas. But yeah, just enjoying the day. It's really nice. I'm getting ready to do some work gating. You see the back of the car here, work gating, and make a couple phone calls. You guys, you won't be able to hear because it's confidential. So, Randy, go ahead and put some music over the top of this.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
Facebook, good morning, good morning. How are you? What is this? This is Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. It's beautiful out today. You guys, have you ever been to Black Dog Coffee? Black Dog Coffee. 87 Black Dog Coffee. One of my favorite coffee shops to go to. They serve Messenger coffee, Ibis Bakery.
Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free.
So a question is, are you a parent of an anxious kid? If you are, I would highly encourage you to join us this Saturday for Anxious Kids Equals Anxious Parents. It's a class that we've done for a really long time, since we started doing classes. It is our most popular class. And just so you know, the class, all of our classes are live online. And you can be anywhere as long as you have access to the internet. So you can, well, there aren't soccer games and there isn't a whole lot of stuff going on right now that you would not be at home, but we've had our classes live online for a while. So if you're an anxious parent, or if you got a kid that's anxious, then we would consider you an anxious parent. That I would encourage you to go to attend our class this weekend. We're going to talk about several things in that class. It's 1 hour. It's live online. So the class is, you can see me and you can see my screen, but I can't see you, and you can't see anyone else, right? So it's basically like a webinar. We're going to talk about the first half. We're going to just talk about how your child potentially sees anxiety through a cognitive behavioral perspective. So I think it's really important for you just to be aware of what your anxious child is seeing. So cognitive behavioral therapy, we talk about thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Those three things, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. So we'll talk about that. And then the second half is for you as a parent. You as a parent, what are your skills? So we're teaching kids skills, but we're also teaching parent skills. And what are your skills as a parent? When your child starts to get anxious, let me ask you these three things. Do you reassure your child? Do you accommodate your child? Do you help your child avoid the anxiety? All of those three are things that we would discourage for you to do as a parent. Generally, what we see as a parent, you go from really trying to help them a lot because you don't want to see your child struggling to getting really frustrated and upset because you can't help them. And so you go to the opposite side and you kind of just say that you can't help them. You don't know what else to do, and you kind of and so you go back and forth. And so what we really do is help people, the children, develop their own skills, and then the parents develop their own skills. And for you as a parent, reassurance, accommodations, and avoidance would be three things that we would discourage you from doing. Why would we discourage you from doing those? Because the more you do for your child, and this goes along with what I do with clients, the more that you do for your child, the less your child has to do. And when your child has to do less, then they don't develop those skills. And so we talk about anxiety with your child is just being anxiety, and that they can work through their thoughts, their feelings, and their behaviors. So we would want you to limit how much you tell your child it's going to be okay. I know that sounds really weird, but the more that you tell your child that it's going to be okay, then they don't have the opportunity to reassure themselves. And that's really what the goal is for them to develop this skill set. It's because what I tell parents is, your 5-year-old is going to turn into an 18-year-old someday. And when your 5-year-old turns 18, you want them to be able to have the skills to be independent and self-sufficient. And so it starts at 5, it starts at 4, it starts at 3. So we're going to talk with you on Saturday. Join us at 11 o'clock. You guys, it will be a great class. It is our most popular class. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. Yeah, what's been coming up in these client sessions lately? Something in particular that I really am passionate about. You guys have heard me talk about this before. It is one of the truths that I believe in, that happiness takes work. I think that sometimes we expect that life just to give us happiness, like it's a right, like it's something that we should just have. And I've studied this idea of something called emotional agility by Susan David, and I will link up a couple videos and resources in the description. But happiness takes work, guys. Emotional agility is like during our day. So it's 10:15 now. I've already been through probably 2 or 3 emotions. Some excitement. I was happy. I got a little bit anxious already. There's been several emotions, and the idea is not to expect one emotion or another, not to expect that I'm always going to be happy, because that's not possible, right? But to expect that when I have an emotion, is to name that emotion, and then once I name it, to be able to work through that emotion. So to be aware of it, to be self-aware of it, and then to work through it. And the way that I work through it is from a cognitive behavioral perspective. So I look at my thoughts. So what am I thinking? What am I feeling, both physically and emotionally? And what am I doing?
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
My point is, what's been coming up in client sessions is, let's put in the work to be happy. Put in the work to you, right? Put in that work. And then once you put in your work for you, then the other parts start coming. Put in the work, guys. Let's put in the work. I needed to announce something to you guys today. Well, hello. Here we are. It's what is this? April 14th, and I'm excited to announce a new show. It's called Midwest Anxiety Daily.